Pretty bored, guys. Playing with the little Corgi here, keep myself busy, quarantined, gone for my morning walk this morning. So it is a little bit late in the afternoon. It's a bit overcast, and Mark has decided to do some walk. Mark has, I think enough walking. Mark has decided to do some work today on Corgi. So if we all remember, the hubs on my beloved Mini have seen better days. So now we've buffed and polished this car, even though it's dirty because we've had some rain. Every time these rims are clean, it looks quite horrible when you can see the hubs in there have seen better days. Now they're all rusty, so I thought we're going to start with the driver's side and the rear. We're going to remove the two wheels and we'll do one side at a time, just sort of seeing how the weather's going to pan out. Now I'm going to get the wire brush onto those. I've got a few different attachments here for the drill. I've got a wire brush set up here, so we'll either use that one today. Like I said, there's a few different sizes. We'll see how we go, see if we can get them all scuffed back. I've got my quick coat gloss black here. We might just go with the gloss black straight up, or maybe I've got some primer. We might end up putting primer on the hubs as well too, see how much time we got. I got my torque wrench here, which is fairly new, thanks to my brother. He gave me this, and we've just gone to Super Cheap today to pick up a 17mm socket for the wheels, because as we all know, when I bought my beloved Corgi, there was no jack or no torque wrench with it. So I've gone and bought that. That was quite nice of them. It was quite cheap. It was only like 13-14 bucks for that. So let's get started. These are probably thinking, are you mad, Mark? Are you that bald? You're actually cleaning the hubs, the rust, the surface rust off your hubs. Well, yeah, I am, guys. I'm pretty bored. It's the simple little things, but it's got to be done. So I'll keep going. Guys, still going. Comment down below. I want to know what you guys are doing to keep your mind busy while we go through this terrible time with this COVID-19. Mark is still going here. As you can see, I have masked up the rear caliper, or the rear hub is all done. The rear caliper is all masked up, and as you can see, I've ran some masking tape around here as well too. That way we don't get any overspray over the actual disc. If we do, I'm not too fast. Obviously the brake is going to get rid of that overspray. We'll start hitting it now with some black paint. Okay, the back's all done. I couldn't help myself. I kept going. I ended up painting this rear bit of the suspension as well too. I thought I'd just give it a nice dust coat, wiped it all down, just got rid of all the grease, and just gave it a bit of a dust coat to shine it up. Got to say, it looks a lot better. It is day 2. Unfortunately, Mark finished a little bit late yesterday afternoon and I couldn't finish it off. Corgi sat on the stands pretty much all night last night, which is fine. But I got to say, the hubs, as in the paintwork, came out pretty good. So the idea now is to put these wheels back on, but I thought before we pop those wheels back on, I'm actually going to give them a real good wash. See how we go with this weather. Definitely winter is coming, that's for sure. So we'll give it another attempt. If the weather does stop, we'll wash them up, put them on, and we'll do the other side. Use the old trusty Bowdens wheel cleaner again. What I'd love to do one day is actually get these repaired and painted again. Right, just before we forget, there's a bit of a comparison. There's the passenger side, and look how bad that looks. Looks absolutely awful. It's even made me more happier of a reason to do this, even though it's boring and we're all in lockdown. But hey, gives you something to do. We're playing with our cars, so I'm not complaining. And as we can see, this rim here is probably out of all of them, is probably the worst one, so we'll be doing the brush touch on all of them. Doing the same with the wheel nuts, and like I said, same process. How good are these? What I love about them is they got the plastic sleeve, that way you don't actually scratch the rim as well, so they're not bad. Alright, so that's all cleaned, it's all wiped down, it's all prepped ready for masking tape. So if you aren't sure, I won't bore you with it, but I'll just show you what I do. It's pretty much just, there is a rim around here where the pad goes, and I'll pretty much just sort of put a tape around it, and then just basically keep going around and making a circle out of it. It's not really hard, just takes a bit of time. Right, it's all masked up. Caliper as well too. I'll put a bit of paper around it this time. Start painting now. Just having a quick coffee. This just seems like a never-ending job, guys. I think because it's taken me a few days because of this bloody weather. Anyway, they're all done. They're just drying. Back's drying as well too. I'll let it dry for another hour or so. I'll put these tyres back on. Alright, looks like the sun's coming out. Beautiful. Alright, so there it is there, gang. Overall, now I've said it a few times, but gotta say I love it. Makes a big difference now when you look through. That was the main thing. Now you can't see any bloody rust there. Did the brush touch all the way around. Can't really sort of notice it as well. So you know, in time, as you can see, these wheels have seen better days. They're actually tarnished on the corners. I don't know what the previous owner was using to clean these rims, but one day I guess the you know, it'd be nice to get them repainted, or maybe go for a different style rim altogether. Alright guys, they're all done, all finished, everything's just been tightened up. Well, it was a long day. I think it was because it was yesterday as well too, but like I said, on the other side there's the finished product there. Loving it, pretty happy with it. It's all done, the rims are clean, calipers cleaned as well too. Alright, something a little bit different for you. If anyone is thinking of doing, just take your time. It's pretty simple, guys. It's all there. But guys, I'm going to wrap it up. I've got to pack the jack and everything else away. It is already getting dark. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Stay safe and definitely catch you on the next one. Take care, guys. See yous. Bye-bye.